netizens are suspicious. Is there a secret project behind Jungkook and Jimin's appearance in New York? The sudden appearance of BTS's Jungkook and Jimin in New York recently continues to be a hot topic of conversation among ARMY and netizens. Although the two were seen enjoying a relaxing time while taking a walk, eating sausages on the side of the road, and visiting small shops, many netizens are starting to feel that there is something bigger hidden behind their simple journey. Allegations about a secret project began to emerge, especially since this moment was not accompanied by an official schedule from the HYBE agency. And both seemed to be trying to keep their existence a secret from the public until they were accidentally caught on camera by fans. This speculation was further strengthened after some observant ARMY discovered a suspicious pattern. Some of the production and creative staff who had previously been involved in BTS's major projects were indirectly seen in the same city at the same time. One of the famous photographers who once photographed BTS for an international magazine posted an Instagram story from a location similar to the area where Jungkook and Jimin were seen. Although there was no confirmation, the ARMY directly linked the photographer's existence to a potential secret shoot involving the two of them. In addition, netizens also found that several recording studios in New York that were once used by BTS appeared to have been booked for closed-door sessions for several days that coincided with Jungkook and Jimin's presence there. There is no information about who rented the studio, but rumors immediately circulated that the two may be working on a secret collaboration, whether for special unit projects, soundtrack songs, or even sudden comeback preparations. The theory about this secret project is further reinforced by the statement of an industry insider who revealed that several American labels have arranged closed-door meetings with top K-pop artists for cross-country collaborations. While not explicitly naming Jungkook and Jimin, netizens were quick to attribute the information to their moment together in New York. Some believe that their presence in the city is not a coincidence, but part of the initial steps for a new breakthrough that is being secretly designed. Interestingly, both Jungkook and Jimin seem to be very careful in sharing their activities while in New York. Usually, even if the schedule is not announced, they often give small gestures through Weverse or Instagram uploads. But this time, none of them posted photos or updates about the trip directly. It was precisely the fans who accidentally recorded and spread their whereabouts. Netizens began to judge that this super tacit attitude was not without reason. Many argue that the more secret their journey, the more likely that they are preparing something that does not want to leak to the public early. Some fans are even tracing similar travel patterns that have happened before. When BTS was preparing for a global project secretly without giving any leaks until the day of release. This kind of situation led ARMY to believe that it was possible that Jimin and Jungkook's relaxed moment in New York was just the surface of something much bigger. Additional speculation arose when a stylist who often works with Jungkook uploaded a mysterious photo of a room filled with streetwear and filming gear without giving any details. Netizens suspect that the stylist is preparing the wardrobe for a photo shoot or shoot that may involve Jungkook and Jimin. Moreover, it was previously known that Calvin Klein, a brand closely associated with Jungkook, is planning a major launch with a global campaign concept that has not yet been officially announced. Rumors are growing that Calvin Klein may be preparing a special project involving Jungkook and Jimin exclusively. Jungkook's relationship with Calvin Klein is no secret, but if Jimin is also involved, it will be a visual collaboration that is very powerful and able to shake the global market. Other netizens began to highlight the possibility of a musical collaboration with an American artist. Jungkook has already embarked on his solo global journey, and if he returns to America in a very private situation, many felt it was a strong sign of international project work involving big names. The suspicion grew stronger after several American music producers gave likes to Jungkook and Jimin's old posts a few days before they were seen in New York. Not quite there. Some fans discovered that Jimin and Jungkook had been spotted in the same hotel area with a famous music video director who often creates spectacular works for the world's top artists. This adds to the belief that they are not just walking around, but are putting together something really big and important. HYBE until now chose silence and did not give an official statement. This attitude actually makes netizens and the army even more curious, because in many cases before, HYB's silence is often a sign that they are preparing a surprise that is completely kept secret until the moment of release. On the other hand, some army reminded fans not to get too carried away with excessive speculation and still respect the privacy of Jimin and Jungkook. It could be that their moment together in New York was purely a personal getaway and a form of friendship that they wanted to keep away from the media spotlight, but as has often happened in the K-pop world, every step of big artists like Jungkook and Jimin never escapes the spotlight and always raises high curiosity. Netizens are currently divided into two groups: those who believe that this is part of a secret project that will be announced soon, and those who choose to see it as a journey of companions who enjoy time together in between busyness as time goes by. Allegations about a secret project between Jungkook and Jimin in New York get heated, especially after several soldiers who followed their movements began to find pieces of small clues that seemed to be deliberately left open. One of the most eye-catching was the sudden appearance of an American sound engineer who had previously worked with BTS, who posted a photo of a studio room with 2 cups of coffee on a work table, accompanied by an ambiguous caption: "A sweet harmony is coming." Although there is no name called, the army quickly connects it to Jungkook and Jimin's presence in the same city at about the same time. Some fans claim to hear from people around the studio area that there were closed recording sessions taking place late at night. And although no one explicitly said who was present, the description of 2 young Korean-speaking men who arrived without much escort strengthened the belief that it was Jungkook and Jimin. Speculation went wild when a graphic designer who is known to often be involved in making K-pop teaser material suddenly uploaded an image of 2 figure silhouettes against the backdrop of New York City. Without writing anything other than a vague date that is thought to refer to the middle of summer, the post was immediately flooded with comments from the army, who believed it was the first clue to a secret project they had suspected. Meanwhile, some Korean media began to report the possibility that HYB was preparing a special subunit consisting only of Jungkook and Jimin, a formation that has been dreamed of by many fans but has never been officially realized. This allegation was strengthened after several music industry sources confirmed that the 2 BTS members had applied for studio reservations, and the shooting sessions in various locations in New York during the period very close to their date were spotted by fans. Some entertainment analysts have even begun to predict that if it is true that this subunit is being prepared, it will be one of the greatest moments in BTS history, because Jungkook and Jimin's lineup has long been considered an unusually strong combination of visuals, vocals, and performance. If this is an official move, it is likely that their project will aim at the global market with a completely different concept than their previous solo works. However, on the other hand, HYB still chose silence. They don't confirm or deny anything, like letting fans' curiosity continue to grow indefinitely. It is this silence that only intensifies suspicion. Usually, HYB is quick to clarify erroneous rumors, but in this case, they kind of deliberately let all the clues develop on their own. It's as if they're putting together a grand narrative that will explode just in time.